Welcome to ArchRivals Football Season 4. Sponsored by Prez Energy, Steiner Sports, and Super Draft Pro. Here is your starting lineup for Season 4. Number 20, Darnell, the Playmaker Salins. Number 96, Alex, the Bearman, Kazzaz. And number 69, Ricky, the Master of Mayhem, Litwinkowich. Kickoff is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. It is ArchRivals Football Season 4. The 23rd is upon us with 16 days left till the NFL season starts. And I'm here not alone. I'm here with the crew. I'm here with the boys. The origin of Season 3. We have up in that upper right-hand corner of your screen, he is number 20 in your playbook, Darnell the Playmaker Salins.
I hope y'all ready, because what y'all thought was good last year, this shit's finna blow that out the water.
And to the bottom of the lovely video screen, hailing all the way from that state where they say everything is bigger, Mr. Alex, the Bearman Kazzaz. He's on
Let's
YouTube.
do it, gentlemen.
Better. Better. I just gotta fix the filter because everybody's a little hazy. This is
filter.
That's kind of
well, what filter are we talking about? We're not talking about a car oil filter. We're not talking about an engine air filter.
No, I had to fix the green screen filter because
the green screen.
I don't have my regular green screen up.
So our debut episode we getting hazed. How nice.
Yeah, we had a little bit of haze, but that's okay. That's quite okay.
They hazing us.
Yeah.
Damn right they are.
So we're all hanging out here, obviously. Back on the 8 o'clock schedule. We are opposite All In Sports on the K&K. And the Mets-Yankees is going on right now, so we're kind of battling against all of those. Yeah, well.
I'm pretty sure, Ricky, it brings such joy in your heart seeing the Yankees being on quite a slump as of late.
It would be nice, but unfortunately, no.
They beat them yesterday. The Yankees won yesterday.
Yeah, the Yankees won. I'm not a Yankee fan. I bleed the orange and blue.
He beat the other team from New York.
Yes. You know, the better team from New York.
No, sure.
That didn't lose like fucking 14 games in 2 months. But that's besides the point.
The 27 World Series would suggest otherwise, Ricky.
Stop living in the past and live in the present, my friend.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Yankees fan, so I'm a baseball team, dude.
Well,
and no, everyone's thinking I'm from Texas. I love the Astros. I do not like the Astros. I never liked the Astros. They're a disgrace.
You don't like the Astros?
I never liked them, dude. I never liked the Astros.
Well, they did kind of cheat their way to a worse.
That's why I just said it. Quite simply put, they're a fucking disgrace.
Hey, this ain't about baseball. It's about football.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so we're talking about the gridiron guys.
Why is you cussing already? You ain't even been 10 minutes into the
because I'm talking about Darnell. You want the alternate? You want the other guy taking over? I mean, that could happen. You want to
I'm gonna bring him out doing.
You want the Jekyll and Hyde thing to come around? You want the Jekyll and Hyde process to happen? Because believe me, it can't happen. And I'm not in control of it. You know that.
You do realize you got to deal with me tomorrow too, right?
See.
Am I supposed to be scared? I got to deal with the playmaker. No, I don't got to deal with you. You got to deal with me, my friend.
And you both have to deal with me tomorrow, so you can both kiss my ass at the beginning of the show.
Oh, your ass gonna be in the back.
And I'm producing.
Like you're a threat, Mr. Mayhem.
And all I gotta do is hit the stop button. Anyways, if we're not back to the way it was in the beginning, we are doing the AFC East and we're doing the NFC East on this week's show. I will say this, though. If you guys have not noticed that our set is not anything close to what it was in the past, ArchRivals was a 2-month build this year. And there's a lot going on for 2 months, which is kind of obscene. But it's true that finally, apparently, everything is running on the pages.
Does this say he went to the Master of Mayhem name? Because this is exactly what he was doing for 2 months.
Yes,
Going
2 months.
Freaking ballistic creatively.
And again, the sets this year are they are very unique. When we get to go to the coverage of the games, or actually I say of the teams, we are going to start off with the I believe that would be the AFC East. Bernard, watching us on both? Are you watching us both on Facebook and YouTube?
God bless Bernard. You see, Bernard proving his loyalty, really doubling the effort. Bernard, we love you, man.
Alrighty. So we're gonna get over to the oh, the chat is in the wrong spot. I gotta fix that one.
Why is the chat in the wrong spot?
Well, because I needed to frickin' rearrange everything. And there we go. That's better.
Terrible.
All right, we're going to be starting off the AFC East tonight with the Buffalo Bills.
Are we saying the best for last? Is that it?
No. I just decided to go in alphabetical order.
Because the NFC leads. Yes, I did say leads because that's what they are. They're not the best. So, but okay, you know what? We're just happy to be back talking football. So, AFC East.
All right, so basically, I still haven't shared this show out, so we'll pretty much, I'll do that on the fly.
I'm still sharing the show out.
So, we're going to start off with the Buffalo Bills first.
Oh, my God, why them?
Well, it just happened to be that I was picking that part. Apparently it doesn't want me to do the whole...
Just share it out in the chat. Hopefully
yeah.
some of the boys can tune in. Hopefully the boys from Third Down Thursdays can tune in.
Well, here we go. So the Buffalo Bills schedule, we'll probably go over it game by game and try not to spend a lot of time on it. We're basically going to be giving you a little bit of a preview of what records may be for the show. Snowman watching. What's up, Snowman?
Good evening, sir.
First game, obviously, is the 8th of September. That would be Bills versus Rams. Darnell, would you like to give a little bit of a first guess on what the schedule will be for the start? I'll go by week. He's writing stuff down. All right, you know what? Alex, you go first. Oh, we lost him.
Well, as far as the Bills and the Rams, starting the season, Ricky, you and I, we spoke about this. And I said that it's important not only for the reputation of the league, but overall the reputation of the professional sport that the season starts off with quite a classic. And I feel like that's what we're getting with Buffalo and Los Angeles. I mean, of course, isn't it traditional by now that the defending champions start off the season on Thursday Night Football?
It is true that it is the first game for the season, and that the Super Bowl champs are there.
I mean, even Bernard, what a great opening game. You see, because when you want to make an impact in the NFL, and believe me, with all the drama going nowadays in the NFL, we don't need to get deep in it because that's not our thing, but you know what I mean? The NFL wants to keep up the positives as much as possible. And I think they're doing a good job by having Buffalo and Los Angeles in the opening game. You got two high-powering offenses. I mean, the ironic part is you're in Los Angeles, California, and Hollywood. I mean, we might see a thriller, if you know what I mean. Might as well put in the genre since we're talking Los Angeles, right? I mean, but that in an article I wrote all along ago, and Darnell actually found that quite entertaining.
Well, now Darnell's back. Darnell, your outlook on the first game, Thursday Night Football, Bills and Rams.
Did anybody catch Rambley Talk? Because I'm pretty sure y'all know what I said. But for those of you who didn't, and shout out to Snowman, he's been waiting for this. He was happy when I told him that tonight we was going live. Buffalo, Los Angeles. A lot of people Super Bowl prediction. I don't know why, but they just want this. They want the first game to be the last game. I don't know why. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I do see it as this, and I said it on Rambley Talk. This is going to be a hard-fought, nip-and-tuck game. You can flip a coin and just pick whoever you want to win. Okay? But I think the Bills going to start the season off with 0-1.
Well, of course we think that.
In traditional,
I think we win opening night. It's nice to have Von Miller coming back to get his ring, celebrate with the team, you know. But Von, you gonna come back, you gonna take this up.
I think
I gotta ask, are you expecting a hard-fought match between both teams at least?
Matt Gay kissed the game-winner field goal. The Rams survive at home.
Okay.
My honest opinion, first game of the season, shit show. Because as many people want to say, oh, this is probably going to be a really great matchup opening week. Do you know what ends up happening every NFL season? We don't get anything definitive until like week 3.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, I'll be honest, Ricky is not exaggerating. I mean, sometimes we've seen opening games be great, but I think lately, more often than not, I mean, the track record is not really in the favor of positive, right, Ricky?
This is why, if you go to look at any of the new betting segments that we're going to have on the show.
Oh, you're going to love those.
Yes.
Ricky had fun
Money Mayhem with the Master of Mayhem.
It all fits.
It all
fits indeed.
Yes, and I expect to drop a few pipe bombs while I do that. But anyway.
Oh, Lord.
No. Well,
that's
part of the game. That's part of the game.
I really do look at this fact being a little bit sloppy. Not really anything eye appealing. Yes, the matchup, if we're getting the teams exactly as they were last year, then I would say this probably would be a Super Bowl matchup early. I'm not putting any money on that right now because, again, there's no actual stability in the NFL the first 3 weeks. So I would probably give a little bit of a slight edge to the Rams because I believe that game is at LA. It's not in Buffalo, right? So I'll give this.
We are hanging up the banner.
I will give a slight edge to the Rams week 1. Okay? So are we all general consensus that maybe Buffalo starts 0-1?
I mean, very likely that's going to be the case. You know, Buffalo might not pick up the win, but I don't want to say that Buffalo is not going to have a good game. I think in Buffalo's case, it's not going to be so much of a loss. It's going to be more like a losing effort. And some people don't understand the difference between a loss and a losing effort. A losing effort, I mean, the key is right there. There's effort. So for me, in my case, with Buffalo, yeah, I'm going to win. But in Buffalo's case, it's going to be a losing effort.
All right, next up on the list, we have the twin Monday Night Football games, which
Ricky still hates today.
Again, the doubleheader for Monday Night Football should be the first week of the season. Not week 2, not week 10, not week 18, week 1. But
week 1.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, again, you get your point. Yeah, it is what it is, right, Ricky?
So the early game of the Twin Bill on Monday Night Football is Buffalo hosting, I believe, the Tennessee Titans.
Yes, that is the Bills home opener.
I'll lead it off because I can. I have a feeling this would be probably one of those times where they're going to have to go back in history and revisit them beating the Titans last year on Monday Night Football. It was a great game. Don't get me wrong. But I'm pretty sure for everybody in the AFC East, the schedule doesn't start off easy. I'm not saying Buffalo goes 0-2. That's just not possible. Buffalo should win this game.
King Henry will be back. I do believe Ryan is still the starting quarterback for the Tennessee Titans and not Malik Willis. Didn't they lose somebody back in draft day, you know? I can't remember. Oh, didn't they trade A.J. Brown?
and they supposedly had re-signed or they signed somebody through the draft that they could put in
Replace
that
AJ
spot.
Brown. Buffalo wins.
I mean, again, are we really going to be able to sit here and say we can see Buffalo go 0-2? I mean, anybody that would say that is obviously not telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I mean, you just can't see it.
Let's not forget
that motto, and I like that.
Even though they did sign Von Miller, they did still lose quite a few pieces here or there. So we're not getting the full Buffalo Bills team that we had last year. I think there was actually more subtractions than there were additions. Moving to week 3, it's Miami. It looks like it's at Miami. First divisional matchup for the season.
So let me think. Do we know what Miami gonna look like this year? No.
Nope.
Is there any hope? Well, I'll say that when we get to Miami.
You
said it's in South Beach. I gotta see. I'm looking forward to the matchup between Tre'Davious White and Tyreek Hill.
I'm just gonna come out and say this. I don't care if they signed Tyreek Hill. I don't care if they signed God. I don't care if they signed Noah. I have heard on shows like First Take and everything else that automatically that the Miami Dolphins are the hidden gem in the AFC East this year. And I'll say it this way. Squish the fish.
I was waiting for that.
Because I can guaranteeingly tell you, week 3, Miami is looking at a steamroller coming through. I'm not even going to joke when I say this.
Didn't they steamroll them last year?
Yes, twice, I might add. And I may be saying this a little bit more preliminary than anything else. Miami did not get better. This is now another brand new coach for Tua to sit there with. Another new offensive coordinator he has to deal with, okay? He still has all of those bumps and bruises that they all critiqued him for last year, okay? Bernard says, as of right now, with a little over 2 weeks to go before the season starts, they have Buffalo at -2.5 over the Rams, by the way. But then again, that could change because rosters are not set. So even if, as you're hearing this later on, we're going on based of what was last year coming into this year because no rosters are really complete.
I don't care about
I say squish the fish. Bills are 2-1 at this point, I believe.
No doubt about it.
All right, we're moving on to the next game. Everybody's in agreement. 2-1 Bills.
All right, so week 4 is a 1 o'clock game, and it looks like it's at Baltimore. So you have hopefully a healthy Baltimore Ravens team, which was their defense was pretty much cheese last year, and I'm not talking about Swiss.
Running backs. And they running backs.
And they're I mean, they were still to give replacements there, but defense was basically the horror show. This could be a really big season-changing game early, especially with the way that the schedules are.
I mean, the way that you set it up earlier, you said week 4 is when the season actually starts.
That's usually when it's kind of cemented. Is you get that whole
the momentum picks up. Basically.
You get your pretty much your playbook is set. Like everything is usually good to go, and I guess that's when really the season does start. Is like week 4. This one here could be a legit coin flip. I would probably go with the fact that again,
in Baltimore,
if it's in Baltimore and Baltimore is healthy, then I probably would go Baltimore, which would probably make Buffalo 2-2.
The big crap cake. Woo! So
I kind of feel like Buffalo's gonna be on a roll, so I feel like
your first 2 road games is at the defending chance to open the season, and you're going to a team that's looking for a bounce back season because of injury. Yikes. Oh man.
Well, I would have Buffalo at 3-1 at that point.
Oh my god.
I really feel like again.
Don't get no more fun after that either.
I love the fact that there's a lot of crab cakes going on and lobster and seafood and all that good fun stuff.
Hey man, shout out to Boom, man. He don't want to be calling it a big crab cake. I can't help it.
So that's the way
I'm picking Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
So you would have them at 2-2 after week 4.
I have them at 2-2. By the way, these predictions might change as the season goes on. Just let you know.
Bearman, what do you think?
The game could go either way, but right now, since we don't know if the rosters are set, that's one thing to keep in mind right now. But it could happen either way. I mean, is Buffalo? Buffalo? It's hard for them to play the back-to-back games on the road, and then you're playing Baltimore. And I mean, as far as Baltimore goes, I mean, whether they have a defense or not, I think that's the question. But also, as Playmaker kindly reminded us, it's the running game as well. If Baltimore is still lacking at those two, then Buffalo's going to take advantage.
So, like, y'all two got them at 3.
I would hope they do. I would imagine that's part of the role to take advantage.
Yeah, I have them at 3-1.
I got them at 2-2 so far.
I mean, the best realistic standpoint, Buffalo being 3-1, that's accurate.
Week 5. I don't want to say this is a squash because we don't know exactly what we're going to get from Pittsburgh itself, starting quarterback-wise. We do know that they still have a viable running game. I know they still have an extremely viable defense with Mr. Watt running around. It is week 5 hosting Pittsburgh.
Can anybody remind me of what happened last season in Buffalo between these two teams? Can anybody remind me what took place?
I do remember the Buffalo Bills losing. However, the landscape has changed.
Now, Grant is a new quarterback in Pittsburgh.
I don't know.
We don't know who that quarterback is.
I don't know what any quarterback is going to be there. My thing is that again, you're not getting number 7 under center. That's my situation.
No big thing.
Even if you have Kenny Pickett at quarterback, you are getting a bona fide rookie back there who probably through his first 5 games is going to have a little bit of prodigy happen. And you know what that is? Smack my bitch up. Because one of the bigger problems with Pittsburgh has always been currently now their offensive line. So you're now going to probably have a scared running back there if they don't trade Mason Rudolph. And Buffalo's defense now, again, remind you, they have 8,000-year-old Von Miller running around. Still, like, Pittsburgh's offense on most levels is ranked like a 72 out of 100. That's going to speak volumes for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So now I would move the Buffalo Bills up to 4-1.
Seems logical. At that point, Burner, in the chats, couldn't have said any better. They have some work to do this year. So as far as Pittsburgh goes, in Darnell's words, whatever Pittsburgh does, we'll believe it when we see it, right?
We're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, the team that does not have a losing record as Mike Tomlin with being the head coach. Somehow, some way, they win games and find themselves in the playoffs.
I still say that the.
But I think Buffalo going.
And then they shit the bed, Playmaker.
They do crap the bed a lot, not for nothing.
I don't think Buffalo gonna let what happened last year happen again this year. So
they're worse than me needing Depends from today's earlier show, but that's besides the point.
Oh my god!
All right, so I technically have them at 4-1.
You and Bearman got them at 4-1. I got them at 3-2.
Okay, Now you
Yeah,
go.
we're at war. We're at war already, aren't we?
I really wish this was a primetime game and not one of those games that's on a regular slate at 4:25 in the afternoon. The Kansas City Chiefs in KC, which is a lot of horrid memories for the playoffs from last year.
13 seconds. They're going to hear that all week. You know that, right? That we get here, they're going to hear that all
There should just be a bunch of Kansas City.
Look at that smile, Darnell. You love it, don't you?
There should just be a bunch of Kansas City fans that weekend walking around with a number 13 jersey.
So that's not because the number 13 was a great number that week of was that the divisional round, Ricky?
Yes.
Playoffs. That was that number 13 is a good number. You will know why when we get to the NFC East.
I think it's just a beautiful thing.
13.
Well,
goddamn.
Another brilliant point right there from our very loyal listener, Mr. Bernard. You know, you're right. It could be a preview of the AFC Championship game. Very well could be.
Let's wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's pump them just a little bit. Like,
could be, Ricky.
Take the egg out from underneath the gas pedal and let's like pump the brakes a little bit. All right? This is not the Kansas City Chiefs of the past. If you really want to say something, this team right now,
yeah, they do got a whole new receiving core,
which is not as great as it was the last 3 seasons prior. Okay? There's no more Cheetah. He's been castrated and sent out of Kansas City.
Yeah, squish the fish like you like to say.
Exactly, because he got fed to the fish. All right? This team's defense, has not been stable since God said, let there be light. Their offense now, yes, they tried to replace the Cheetah. Okay, obviously they didn't do that. Their offensive line, still not fantastic. I don't care what anybody says, what free agent signings and draftees they put up there. All right? This is not your last 3 seasons, KC. This team, by week 6, should have bumps and bruises. Big-time bumps and bruises, which Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy are going to really have to try to figure out, because now, guess what they're going to have to do that they don't normally do? They're going to have to run the ball. Buffalo has a pretty halfway decent rush defense. Notice I didn't say fully good. I said halfway decent rush defense.
Halfway decent.
So KC, instead of being the run-and-gun West Coast offense that they're normally priorly known to do, they're going to have to run the ball. This is another one of those games where you could flip a coin and still get it wrong. I still would give more of the advantage to Buffalo in this because they are more of a team intact than the Kansas City Chiefs. If this is not a 2-point win by the Bills, then I don't know what it would be.
Mr. Braverman's
Ricky.
joining the party. Well,
Mark!
Ricky, I can't say that you're wrong. I mean, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, has Kansas City basically kind of regressed, gone backwards since what they were previously?
KC has been on.
Is that not fair to say?
I believe after last year, coming off of the Super Bowl loss to Tampa, Tampa has legitimately exposed Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, big time.
They have exposed the offensive line.
He said the E word.
And Mr. Thomas Edward Brady exposed that defense. Okay?
Again,
the prototypical.
He's the GOAT, right? Another reason why
Again,
he's the GOAT.
the prototypical Super Bowl winner has now exposed the blueprint for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Not the E word.
Yes,
said
exposed.
The E word again.
They're more exposed than a
Prez.
nude freaking hooker walking down the street.
Oh my gosh.
So I have
has
Buffalo at
them
5-1.
5-1. Do you agree, Batman? 5-1. Buffalo
Yeah.
Bills.
Yeah.
5-1.
I mean, the fact that they're going to hear 13
What?
seconds all week, that's going to piss them off. That's going to motivate them to put that away.
All right.
Where's the game being played at?
At Kansas City.
So the 3-0 on the road then. Well,
They would be.
no,
Because
the opening game.
yeah, the opening
So
game is.
that's 2-1, or 3-1 then.
Yeah, because their first 6 games they are on the road 4 times.
Wow, look at that.
Week 7 they're off. We'll
Yeah.
fast forward to Sunday Night Football against Green Bay.
Where is that game at?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Day before Halloween.
I'm picking Buffalo.
Well,
They'll be 5-2 according to my record for me.
I think they would be 6-1 on my record.
who knows what Aaron Rodgers is going to do in that game? I mean, if this game was at Lambeau Field, I really don't think that Darnell would change his mind, honestly. But
I
No,
only,
if it was at the Frozen Tundras of Lambeau Field, I'll think about it.
But okay, so how many players did Green Bay lose besides Devontae Adams?
a lot.
David Barati is not ready.
Yes, he is. He got
Okay.
cleared.
He got cleared.
He was
He got
cleared
cleared.
on Sunday.
Bakhtiari got cleared, yeah.
It's gonna take him a while to get back in shape, and then once you get done, you heading to Buffalo.
Just remember,
And
round
late
is his
October.
shape, and he's round.
Shut up.
But well, in this particular game, Aaron Rodgers can still do what he does best. Find a way, to really challenge. But this game is just so overwhelming. I mean, really, anything could happen. I mean, if it's in Buffalo, Buffalo obviously has that home field advantage. But
Now,
this is a
you
game. This is a game where I really have to. I'm stuck with the mindset of saying, whatever happens, I'll believe it when I see it. And I gotta steal your thunder on that one, Darnell.
Are you going to say 5-2 or 6-1?
who?
You're really gonna do this, aren't you?
Yes.
You're really
Yes,
gonna do
I
this.
am.
You really want the Jekyll and Hyde effect to take place. All right.
Hey,
Fine.
hey,
Buffalo.
we keeping a record. We keeping a record of this.
Well,
I told you
Bernard-
yesterday you're gonna
Bernard's-
be held accountable for what you say. I'm just
Bernard's
saying.
probably gonna hate me now. My boy MJ with Third Down Thursdays is probably gonna hate me now. Although Coach Bruce is probably gonna be happy, but I'm going Buffalo.
Hey, Brandon say he'll be at that game. He's gonna be at that game.
Yes, make sure you bring your cheese whiz and your crackers with you.
I imagine it's gonna be cold by. It's gonna be pretty cold by then.
I lost count. Week 9, they forget their second divisional game, which would be against the just end of the season team. So
Buffalo, and
Buffalo.
right.
yes.
Okay.
So that would make me what, 8-1,
7
Well, speaking of the
7-1.
well,
yeah, because they had that bye week in the week 7.
This is where I think that the schedule kind of gets a little dicey for them. I'm not saying
Cousins.
I'm not saying that because it's a bunch of games that really they should steamroll teams.
Well, look at that.
But-
Look at Bernard's latest comment. Look at that.
I'm also picking Buffalo to beat Green Bay.
Man.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Mark.
I mean, Bernard knows football.
Hey,
No
Mark.
doubt.
You got Cousins going against the Bills. I think you know where I'm going at with this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need. We're definitely gonna have Mr. Braverman deliver his verdict on that, but he'll do that when the time comes and when the time is right.
All right.
I'm
so,
thinking Buffalo. I don't care. Cousins will find a way to square it up.
This is my problem though, and this kind of happened with a game in I don't know, Jacksonville. Buffalo does have that tendency to play down to teams.
Don't bring that game up to Bills fans.
Oh wait, what was that? What was that
That's
final
painful
score? Was that like what, 9-3 or 9-0?
for them. Like, don't say that.
I'm allowed to.
Buffalo,
I'm the master of mayhem.
Buffalo fan-
I can say what the
Buffalo
fuck I
fans
want.
are sensitive.
I don't give a fuck.
All of a sudden, you're preaching censorship. Look at that. You're
Fuck
preaching
them.
censorship.
Fuck them. They lost 9-0, didn't they?
Wait,
9-3,
no.
some shit. 9-6. They lost.
They're Josh Allen.
They
Josh Allen got beat
lost.
by the other Josh Allen.
They lost. Nya, 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 nya. Fuck them. This is where I feel like that Buffalo is going to probably stumble a little bit because they don't play up to their fucking potential. A full fucking, it's now 17-game schedule. So This is where I could probably actually see maybe a Minnesota upset.
He's picking
Oh.
Kirk Cousins.
Well, is this game in the Twin Cities or is it in Buffalo?
No, it's at home.
It's at home. Okay.
Isn't it Buffalo?
Where
and you
people
picking
run,
Minnesota?
where people actually like to run the ball in Buffalo because when you get 8,000-mile-an-hour winds
Ooh,
and everything
you know
else.
what? Guess what? Who's the running back from Minnesota?
Dalvin Cook.
Yes.
Guess who?
Except,
Guess
who
Guess
knows
who's
if
the
he's going to
running
be
back?
healthy or not? But who
Guess
knows
who's
if
the
he's going to
running
be
back for
healthy?
Buffalo? His brother.
Look at
Will
that.
be the running back for Buffalo.
I do
I mean,
definitely.
that's why we need to see Buffalo versus Dallas. We need to see Trayvon versus Stephon.
I don't want to. I don't want to sit at that dinner table.
I don't either.
Then after
Yeah,
that,
obviously you wouldn't want to.
All right, hold on. So it sounds like me and you both got 7 wins for Buffalo at this point.
Yeah.
Are you picking Buffalo or Minnesota, Alex?
Buffalo.
All right. So
Well,
Alex has
in Ricky's case, I feel like an upset can't be ruled out, but let's be
is that
honest.
Cleveland?
yes, that
Is
would be
Cleveland
Cleveland. But
I'm picking Buffalo.
that
I don't trust.
is
Jacoby
week
Brissett.
12, my friend. Right? That's week 12.
Is that week 12?
7, 8, 9, 10.
That's 11.
Okay,
That's
so
the
then
final game.
they
That's
barely
the final
miss.
game.
They barely miss Deshaun Watson coming back.
I'm picking Buffalo.
I mean, this is a no-brainer.
No, it's not a no-brainer. This is not a no-brainer. Who led the league in rushing last year? What team in the NFL led the league in rushing last year?
Philly. We'll get to them when we get to NFC. Philly.
Did not Hunt
No,
and what's his face?
Cleveland was leading until Philly switched it up and started becoming a running
If
football
they
team.
don't-
That's how they got into the playoffs.
If they don't trade Kareem Hunt, I take Cleveland.
He's taking Cleveland.
I take Cleveland.
That's so Ricky's still at 7 wins for Buffalo. I am at 8.
Well,
Bearman's
that-
at 9.
If they don't trade Kareem Hunt, right?
That is still I'm not gonna lie. That is the biggest, best running back tandem I've ever seen. I'm not Chubb and Hunt. Are you kidding me?
I mean, that's definitely a
That is a
brilliant
very,
duo.
very viable force that you have to deal with.
They could definitely run Von Miller over.
They could run around him in circles, and squares, and triangles, and rectangles, and all that other fun stuff too.
Ooh. Oh, is that Thanksgiving? Is that Thanksgiving? Yes, it is. They go to Detroit for Thanksgiving football on November 24th.
Yes, just give Josh Allen the drumsticks.
Are you saying that's a victory
Yes.
for Buffalo? Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't even asking you. Somehow, some way, Detroit still loses on Thanksgiving.
Then,
And somehow, some way, they still play on Thanksgiving.
then it is divisional.
Oh,
it's the
here
divisional
we
third.
go. Here we go, Alex. Here we go.
And
Round 1.
yes,
against
round 1 with the Pats. This one is in Foxborough.
Thursday night football.
Foxborough is still probably the hardest place to play.
And we going third. We going prime time, Alex. Prime time.
I say I got the Pats at home.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew that. What you thinking, Bear Man? This is prime time football in Foxborough,
It's
Massachusetts.
in Foxborough, Massachusetts. No.
Mhm.
What wasn't there a game last season where the wind was so bad, the weather was so bad, Ryan?
Yeah, that was in
Yeah,
Buffalo.
it affected both teams with their throwing ability.
That was in
That
Buffalo.
was cool.
That was in Buffalo, and that was on a Monday night
I don't
football.
think- was it that same time of the season?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
I might have fucked that up, but yeah, you know what? I don't know why, but just give me New England.
He's going to win.
Burner, very likely I'm not, but you never know.
The closest I would go, I would probably
Because
be-
I'm like,
I probably would hit the game at MetLife. Maybe. If I hit the lottery.
Thursday night football, MetLife Stadium. Who's the offensive coordinator for
man, I would
the
love.
Patriots?
There is not one right now.
Exactly, that's my
He
problem.
is the,
Y'all don't know this goddamn offensive coordinator.
He's that face you see with the question mark on the posters.
That's
like
my
for
problem.
previews. Yeah, that's what he is.
I'm supposed to believe in Joe Judge and Mike
Matt Patricia and all
Matt
them.
Patricia to be able to call the right place for Matt Jones.
Maybe we should just get surprised and maybe freaking Gerard Mayo is calling them. Who knows?
Oh my God, the linebackers coach.
Yes, he could be calling the plays.
Oh my gosh.
Don't get shocked. Could happen.
I'm taking Buffalo, man. Even if it's at New England.
All right. So then after that, we have
round 2 with the Jets.
That's a squash. That's like that freaking fermented one that you see when you go shopping, and it's like sitting there all rotten, nasty, and disgusting. Yeah, that's
season, right?
That's what week 14 will be.
And then it's round 2 with the Miami Dolphins. Is that game in Buffalo, right?
No, well, it says at. No, it is in Buffalo, but this is the thing I hate about this season is this game is still to be determined. I think the to be determined bullshit is stupid because they're playing the Miami Dolphins, who are probably going to be out of the playoff race by then. That could be an easy 1:00 game on the 17th or the 18th because they start doing Saturday games by then. Yeah, that's again, I don't see Miami viable at all. So Buffalo there.
Buffalo. And I'm picking Buffalo, and I'm pretty sure Bearman's picking Buffalo.
The last 3 are going to be interesting. Chicago, Cincinnati, and then the Pats to end the season. Which obviously the last week of the season, again, to be determined.
Chicago, is that at Orchard Park or is that at Soldier Field?
That probably will be at Soldier Field.
I'm picking Buffalo still because I think
I don't think that's a stretch.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a stretch.
Where's that Monday night game at?
At Cincinnati.
I'm picking the Bengals.
I'd pick the Bengals too.
There, man.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
And then the last week of the season is in Buffalo.
I think y'all split, so I'll take New England.
Yeah, I would probably take Buffalo there. Patriots would win the first matchup, but the Bills will win the home game.
Well, if Buffalo if Buffalo basically has the division secured as well as a first round bye, if Buffalo's gonna rest all the starters, then if that's the case, then it's definitely gonna be New England. But we don't know what the situation is gonna be. So if Buffalo by then, like I said,
okay, so you saying New England splits the series? Okay.
No, I say New England splits.
Buffalo.
No, I was asking now. He's gonna say New England gonna sweep the season. He said no. All right, so that means that's 13 wins for Ricky, 13 wins for me, and 14 wins for Alex. So,
all right, we're gonna move a little bit quicker on this. We're just gonna go yay or nay. Oh shit! It didn't go up on the screen correctly. Fuck. Okay. First malfunction for the season. Okay, the New York Jets.
Oh Lord, why is the Jets nuts?
Because that's just the order that it was.
God damn it!
Yes, just end the season.
Why is the Jets nuts?
Okay, so obviously it's week 1 versus Baltimore is the Jets' first game.
Joe Flacco.
Yes, Joe Flacco will be at quarterback for them.
Yeah, because isn't Zach Wilson hurt?
Yes, he has a torn ACL. That they're saying he's only I'm sorry, meniscus, my bad. And he's only supposed to be out for like 2 to 4 weeks, which last check that I heard, a torn meniscus is probably about 8 weeks. Minimal. So
I'm taking
I'm
Baltimore.
He's gonna be out. He's not gonna play.
All right, 0-1.
0-1.
Week 2. They are at Cleveland.
0-2.
They are at Cleveland.
It's at Cleveland, but they ain't the team. Ain't the Cleveland team that everybody's expecting.
Again, just because they don't have Deshaun Watson doesn't necessarily mean they don't have a backup that isn't viable. I mean, it is Jacoby Brissett. Let's not
They
get
don't
that.
have Jarvis Landry either.
Yes, but they did kind of put, I don't know, this guy, Amari Cooper, who's really good. And I hate to say it again.
Can you give me some insight on Amari Cooper?
Well, wasn't Amari Cooper one of the better Raiders wide receivers that the Dallas Cowboys then signed, and then just like foolishly traded his ass to Cleveland?
They traded for him. They didn't
So
sign him. They traded for
that's
him.
kind of an upgrade. I mean, granted, there's no Landry, but it's still a viable wide receiver. And again, they have a decent, good running game.
Yeah, it's like Cleveland, so
And Cleveland's defense is pretty good too, I might add.
We gotta see if Amari Cooper's healthy. We gotta wait to see if Cooper can stay healthy.
Either way, I still see it.
I'm convinced. 0-2.
I still see a big donut for the just end of the season.
And it's gonna be 0-3 because they playing Cincinnati right afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Jets may actually be viable after week 4. They are
not beating Pittsburgh.
They are.
I don't care what y'all. They is not beating Pittsburgh. They are 0-4.
You think so?
They are 0-4. They are not beating Pittsburgh.
No, I took that to the Jets.
Yeah, I don't want.
I'll be charitable to that. I'll be charitable to that. They won't squish the fish. They'll be 1-3 after that. 1-4.
They 0-5 right now.
You have them at 0-5. I have them at 1-4. They're not beating Green Bay. Am I right, Alex?
Keep it going.
They're not squeezing cheese.
Keep going. They keep going. Go to the next game.
I said this before. I don't have hope in Denver.
What?
They are down weapons already. And the season hasn't even started yet. I probably will pencil in Denver, which would give them 2 wins. I kind of see that.
He got them beating the Steelers and the Broncos.
They're not beating the Patriots.
I don't think me and Bearman found a win yet at this point.
The Jets beating Russell Wilson. I mean, that's gotta be huge.
In Madden football, in Madden, I know it's a game, but Denver's offense in the game is rated like 73.
Listen,
even with Russell Wilson, it's a 73. That's pathetic.
They got the Patriots, the Bills, the bye week, and the Patriots again.
That's another 3 more losses.
They 0-10 right now.
You have them at 0-10. I have them at 2-8. Again, I'm being charitable.
They'll beat Chicago. I don't know how, but they'll find a way to beat Chicago.
No, they'll lose. They'll lose to Chicago. They'll lose to Chicago.
They beat Chicago.
No,
they'll find a way to beat Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's gonna beat the Jets.
Yeah, Chicago's beating them.
Okay. Bearman still hasn't said a win for them yet.
They're not going to go 0-16. They're not. That's not going to happen.
Dude,
There's no way they could be in the
Jets beating Pittsburgh, Darnell. I was agreeing with Ricky.
Oh, so he does have a win for them.
Right.
See?
Y'all smoking something.
Again, charity. I may live in New York, but I have to give the New York team some charity. Okay?
They playing Kirk Cousins next.
They're losing to them.
Barberman, you beating the Jets.
Unless Captain Kirk manages to outdo himself as far as messing it up, but yeah, I don't think it's happening. I think the Vikings get it.
And then they get
Barberman, you're beating the Jets.
And then you get smoked by the Bills again. So they'll
Detroit. What's that game at?
It is at home. It's a home game for the Jets.
I'll give the Jets that.
They beat the Jets.
I'll give the Jets that.
Yeah,
They'll beat the Lions. They'll beat the Lions. They should beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Somehow, some way, I don't think that will happen.
That would be 4 wins for them.
I think Trevor Lawrence is going to beat them.
Yeah, the Jaguars. Yeah.
Bernard's got them at 3 to 4 wins. I have them beating the Seahawks.
You already had it 4.
I have them beating the Seahawks, which would be 5. And
you got the Seahawks. I don't. Oh, that's a tough one.
No, it's not.
That's a coin.
How is that a tough one?
That's a coin flip, man.
No, it's not a coin flip. It's not even close.
And it's in Seattle too. Oh hell no.
I don't have Seattle winning more than 3 games this year.
Well,
and this isn't one of them. This is not one of them.
West yet. So I'm gonna go with Seattle. It's in Seattle. I'm picking Seattle. Bearman, what you got?
Seattle versus the Jets.
In Seattle.
Fuck. Yeah.
See, this freeze.
That's in what 3 shows, Darnell? The West. 3 shows, right?
That's in 3 shows.
That's the first show before the season starts.
Yep.
I just want to get pros for a second. The reaction of y'all face after I said screw it, just give me the Jets. Wow.
Just think of it this way, though.
Just
think of it this way. They end their season, like I always say, just end the season.
With the Dolphins.
With the Dolphins, and they lose. That's what, 5 and 12?
Yeah.
So that's 5 for Ricky, 2 for me, and 3 for Bearman. Jets going 5 and 12.
All right, next up is the Pats. And who knows them better than anybody? Me. Week one at Miami. I hate to say this, all right?
I'm taking Miami.
I will go with the Dolphins on this one, only because the Patriots can't play in fucking Miami. They can't play there.
I don't know what it is.
They are horrible there.
Is it the Heat?
I don't think it's the Heat. I'm not going to say it's the Heat. They just have bad juju playing at the Hard Rock Cafe fucking stadium.
Is it South Beach?
I think it may be just South Beach, period. But then again, Brady's played there and he's been okay.
And y'all still was getting beat.
Well, I don't know. Has Tampa played Miami yet? In Miami? Because Miami played them in Tampa last year, right?
Was that game in Tampa?
I think the game was in Tampa last year.
I give that to you.
The Battle of Florida.
But me and Ricky is picking Miami. Bearman, are you in agreement? Or are you going the other way?
His pot is percolating.
Well, like you said, New England doesn't. They can't even play in Miami, right?
I think they've lost 6 out of their last 8 in Miami.
It's probably gonna be an ugly game, but Miami's probably gonna find it.
All right.
And then they beat. Then there was somehow they'll beat the damn Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, because I'll bet against them and they'll win. They'll beat Pittsburgh. That's 1-1. Next week is Baltimore.
Where is that game at?
That game is in Baltimore.
So all the
wait, hold on. No, that's at home. Okay. Baltimore versus New England in New England.
I'm taking New England.
I'm taking the Ravens.
I'm taking New England. Ooh, taking the Ravens. Bearman.
The Ravens. So you got your Patriots go 0-2?
They would be 1-1 going into week 3.
You got them going 1-2. They lose.
I have them going 1-2. Because they never play well in September, and they only apparently get 3 games in September this year.
Yeah,
gotta get to Baltimore then.
All right.
Then it is week 4 at Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yes, I agree with that. Then week 5, they are hosting the Detroit Lions.
1-4.
I got them at 1-3.
He has them at 1-3. I have them at 2-2.
They host the Lions week 5. I put that as a W.
Patriots.
I
know you're picking the Patriots.
They're not. losing to Detroit.
They travel to Cleveland. No Deshaun Watson, but they still have the good running
defense.
game.
I'm still picking the Pats.
I would pick the Pats there.
That is hurt how to say he'll.
Oh, we get to go to Chi-Town. That should be a very interesting matchup. Patriots in Chi-Town. I have the Pats. Then they are at MetLife Field the day before Halloween. That is a dub. Am I on par with everybody so far?
So I have 6 wins. You and Alex have 5 wins.
Let's see. After that is a trip to Indy. I will
taking Indy.
post that as an L.
I'm taking Indy. Bearman.
Indy.
All right. Bye week.
And bye week, what do we have the records at right now?
5 wins for you and Alex, 6 wins for me.
Okay. Then it is off the bye week in week 14. It is, oh, look at that.
Y'all
Hosting just end the season.
Sweeping up the Jets.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Alex agrees that we can move on.
Get out the brooms.
Yeah. Yes.
Then we have New England going to Minnesota.
Bravo, man, close your eye because I'm taking New England.
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
Alex.
He
said yeah. He said yes because I heard it because I got the other. He said yeah. He's taking the Pats.
Yeah.
He's taking the Pats over the Vikings.
This is the toughest probably 6-game stretch you're going to see on the screen. They do host Buffalo in week.
I took Buffalo in that.
Is that week 14? Wait, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's a pretty rough schedule there. I had them winning at home and losing on the road, so you could already tick me off for a 1-1 there. New England.
All 3 of us a 1-1
at Arizona. I'm taking New England slim because the freaking Cardinals suck down the stretch every year.
Then that is true. That is definitely true.
Then we have the Raiders at Las Vegas. That's a battle of Belichick versus Josh McDaniels.
I'm taking Derek Carr.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going Pats.
Take Derek Carr.
I'm going Pats.
I was taking Derek Carr too. I'm taking Derek Carr.
I give an L for the Cincinnati game, the day before Christmas.
I'm taking Joe. I'm taking Joe Cool. I'm taking Joe Cool.
And then the last 2 weeks is the divisional matchup, and that would be a Miami home win. So what are we at?
11s across the board.
Not horrible. Last but not least, and then we take a little commercial break. It's the fish themselves.
Damn Dolphins.
Squish the fish.
Squish the fish.
All right, so Ricky already said how you feel about the Dolphins. Bearman,
yeah.
How do you feel about Miami?
Well, I still don't understand why they had to make that firing change after their season ended. Somehow I think that one way or the other, I said that it was going to come back and bite them right in the ass. Something's going to happen this season that's going to really make them realize that firing Brian Flores,
it's not cool, man. Not cool, man. Not cool.
By the way, who's that Steelers guy that's on the sports shows now? Ryan, whatever his name is.
Ryan Clark.
Yes, Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark has
New host
gone
of
on
NFL
record
Live.
and said that the Miami Dolphins were the Buffalo Bills' kryptonite this year.
Well, we already got Miami starting off 1-0 against the Pats already. So.
Yes, but it doesn't get any easier after that. Because week 2, they're let's see, Baltimore.
They're at Baltimore or home to Baltimore?
I believe they are. Well, this graphic doesn't really show it, so I'll have to kind of wing that. I don't think it really matters regardless. It's Baltimore.
Ooh,
So
I'm
they're
taking
one.
Miami.
I
I'm
have
taking
them at 1-1 after that.
I'm taking Miami. They're gonna do exactly what they did last season, and they in Baltimore still haven't figured out how to get past that.
So you would have them starting off the season 2-0.
They gonna be 2-0 because they gonna brace all Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson's gonna get his head taken off.
Okay, so you have him at 2 and
man.
You have him at
so much for him having him figured it out, right?
You feel the same way I feel?
Well, based on what I just said, obviously.
All right, so
what was it that he said? Defense can't won't figure him out.
All right, me and Bearman got them 2-0, and then they lose to Buffalo.
No, I think they get smoked by Buffalo.
And then they lose to Cincinnati on a Thursday night.
And then they get smoked. Then they smoke the Jets. That's what 3.
You're at 2. Me and others is at 3.
Yeah. Oh, and then it's what, Minnesota?
Kirk Cousins.
Minnesota beats them.
He's saying Minnesota wins. Alex, squinch the fish or
Yeah, Minnesota.
You got Minnesota.
No.
Pittsburgh.
The Vikings.
I'm taking Miami over Minnesota. I'm taking Miami.
I don't think they're that good.
Oh, I'm picking Pittsburgh.
I would pick Pittsburgh too. Because J.J. Watt likes to eat seafood.
T.J. Watt.
Sorry. I always get them confused. They may have a shot against the Detroit Lions.
Detroit.
I think Detroit and
Alex does not believe in anything that's a Lion.
I have a feeling there will be a little bit of a difference in Detroit this year. Not much, but there will be.
You saying Detroit wins?
Yes.
No, Detroit could beat Miami. Detroit, but I think I got Detroit over Miami.
You got Detroit over Miami? Okay.
Yep.
I'm taking Miami.
Then they're in Chicago.
I think they lose that one.
Miami.
If that game is at Soldier Field. They at Soldier Field. I'm taking Chicago. I'm taking Chicago.
Week 10, they've got Cleveland.
Did you say they were gonna beat Chicago?
No.
Okay. Hey, you want to get 2 wins so far? God damn.
No, I did say they were going to freaking beat the Jets and the Pats and the Lions.
Oh, you said that? No, I thought you said the Lions was gonna win that.
No, I got them over the Lions. They're basically about the same.
Okay.
I'd
So
say
you had
they're
3
fairly even.
Okay, you had 3 wins.
But then they have the Browns
Yeah.
because everybody takes the Browns to the Super Bowl every day. I'm
thinking.
I would give Miami that one. I'd give Miami that
Miami.
one.
Bearman.
Yeah, Miami over Chicago, no doubt.
No, I'm talking about Cleveland.
Oh, over Cleveland. But probably the quarterback position. No, screw it. I'm going Cleveland.
He's going Cleveland.
Then they have the bye week. That's week 11.
They play Houston.
Then they play Houston. They should beat Houston.
Yeah.
They're not beating the 49ers.
Nah.
They're not beating the Chargers.
I don't know, man. This is the part of the season where the Chargers be pissing me off.
I still don't
win. They end up losing.
I still don't have them beating the Chargers.
Okay.
And I don't care what fucking city they play in. They're still beating the Fish.
Okay.
Then they go against Buffalo again, which we all kind of unanimously said Buffalo would beat their asses. Their
They're not
final
beating Green Bay.
their final three is Green Bay, the Pats, and the Jets.
They'll beat. I'll give them the Jets. I'm pretty sure everybody else gonna give them the Jets. Correct. And losing the others.
So
Yeah,
I
no
have
doubt.
them at what? 6 wins?
6.
Yeah.
I'm at 8, and Bearman's at 5.
So the Jets and the Dolphins should be tied for the bottom half of the division.
According to Alex. No, I should not take that bet.
All right. We're going to check out one of our sponsors in the meantime. And when we come back, we'll have the NFC East, which will probably extremely blow through. And Alex, that means quick. Okay.
Leave, Ricky.
Okay. Apparently, I didn't load the commercial. Hold on. Pain Train Pipe Bomb Productions is now partnered with NFLShop.com. NFLShop.com, which is brought to you by Fanatics, brings you amazing team items like game day jerseys, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, team banners, and more. Check out the link below for great, amazing everyday deals on NFLShop.com. And we're back. We have up on the screen first, because that was the last screen that I had loaded. Well, starting off with the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my gosh.
Cowgirls Nation.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Why? Why?
Because it's
Right.
one of those things, I think. All right.
Oh, damn.
Now, I know Alex will have a lot of Bearman anger after this. Opening
might
night.
get I might beat him to the damn point.
Well,
I might beat him to the goddamn point my damn self.
that would be Sunday Night Football against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Freak! This is a coin flip because
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm going Tampa.
I'm going Dallas. I'm going Dallas.
Well, okay, why? Why Dallas, dude?
Are you
Do
not
I
being paying
need
attention?
to point out the problem? The problem.
And the
okay,
problem,
yeah,
and the
I
problem
have
that you're
to
going to find out
tell
that
you,
the Bucks are having the same problems.
The
Bucks already lost their starting center.
But Dallas obviously, yeah.
The Bucks already lost their starting center,
Okay,
and you know Tom Brady hates
but
personal.
Dallas' offensive line is already bad. Okay, we got an idiot
So is
by the name of
Tampa.
Kellen Moore calling the plays.
Okay, you got a point there.
And
Okay,
they
you got an idiot
they have
as an
legitimately
offensive
like no
coordinator, and
personnel
you
on
got another
offense.
idiot as the head coach.
They have legitimately no
Dak
personnel on
Prescott,
offense.
so Dak Prescott. I mean, who knows what the hell can happen? And yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I've been paying attention to what you were saying, okay, but you gotta tell the folks why you got Dallas.
Tampa Bay ain't the team everybody wanted them to be because they are already having key injuries already, and I think that's gonna play a
So
role.
are you saying Tom Brady is gonna be bullied by the Cowboys defense?
Yeah, Michael Parsons bullied everybody on the schedule last year. You think you want to think he can do it again?
Oh, that all of a sudden the playmakers got more faith in the Cowboys than me.
All right,
If
next.
Tampa Bay wasn't going through what they was going through, I would have picked Tampa. But Tampa's going through what they're going through, so I'm like, it is in Jerry world. I'm picking the Cowboys. Like,
Sorry,
I'm
I don't-
just saying.
It's very hard to pick against the GOAT.
It is hard, but guess what?
I mean,
He's-
Tom
And at
Brady's
least-
never lost to the
And at least
Cowboys.
Tom Brady's
He has
offense
never
looks a lot
lost.
better than the bottom feeding Jerry Jones. Oh yeah, we could do with what we got from within wide receiving core. Doesn't match up.
I mean, CeeDee
Matter of
Lamb
fact,
had a good game.
you
CeeDee
brought
Lamb
that
had
up.
a good game.
Matter of fact, the fact that you brought that up, I forgot about that part. I gotta change my pick. I gotta go Tampa. The receiving core. The injury.
This is why I caused so much mayhem. This is why I got the nickname.
And now changes his mind. Look at that.
Because I have to say something.
I forgot about the receiving core.
Okay, week 2, it is the Cincinnati Bungles.
I'm taking Joe Cool.
Owen to Dallas.
I'm taking Joe Cool.
I'm just gonna, maybe I should have Alex just talk for me. Actually, no, because then Monday night on the 26th, and this is probably these times are all got to be Central times and not Eastern.
And that game is in
Is
New York,
Monday
too.
Night Football at the Meadowlands, right? At MetLife.
Is that MetLife?
All right, they win that one. So
Come on, Bear Man.
Look,
This is a
Dallas.
rivalry.
Yes,
This is a rivalry.
Dallas Giants.
Well, Ricky,
I took the Cowboys. I took them.
not to hell that the Cowboys are going to find a way, but it's probably going to be an unconvincing win.
They'll find their GPS
1 and
where
2
Jimmy
Cowboys.
Hoffa was buried. Week
I'm taking Daniel Dimes.
week 4.
And then let me guess.
Oh, he beat
And
Washington.
then they'll expose the truth of one of the biggest conspiracy theories in American history, right?
Oh, they'll beat Washington. They'll
What?
beat
That Jimmy
Washington.
Hoffa still
Wait,
owns
what?
the Redskins?
They'll beat the Commanders.
believe I have them at 2-2 right now. They are getting smoked by the
Yeah.
Rams in week 5.
Oh yeah, but Bearman ain't saying. Are you gonna take the Commanders over the Cowboys?
Yeah, you're going to like that, aren't you, Darnell?
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
asking.
like it,
I'm
but
taking. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Okay, against Washington. Okay, I mean, yeah, 2-2. I mean, it's gonna be a noon game. It's definitely gonna be at least an early game. Get up,
Yeah.
watch football, and
Take a nap afterwards.
No, I hope we
Yeah.
smoke y'all in. I hope we smoke y'all in week 5. God damn it.
Smoke them like a bitch.
yeah, because if you guys don't, it's gonna be an embarrassing. It's gonna be embarrassing on your part, Darnell, if the Rams don't. So it's not like I was ever picking Dallas for the Super Bowl.
No, I'm
And
tired of seeing y'all on
stupid.
my damn schedule. I want y'all off my schedule.
Week 6, they go for cheesesteaks.
That's in Philly.
I believe it's in Philly.
I'm taking Philly.
Philly.
No, I'm picking the Cowboys.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
I have them
thinking
3 and
So
3
you
through the
got
first.
Dallas at 3-3.
I have Dallas at 3 and 3 through the first 6.
And if y'all lose to the Detroit
And
Lions,
then they host Detroit.
if y'all lose to the Detroit Lions, Bearman, I'm letting you know what's coming your
If
way.
they lose to the Detroit Lions, I'm gonna roast them, Ricky. I mean Darnell. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna go into that rant.
Hey, Ricky.
I'm a piss taco station. They're gonna do the same thing that I beat you out of the team. Well, I don't care.
Master of Mayhem, you better not pick Detroit. You got the look in your eyes. I see it. You better not pick Detroit. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about picking Detroit.
The only sad thing is that it's not Thanksgiving, which kind of disappoints me. Yeah, I take the Cowboys.
I was going to say.
Oh boy.
And I actually have them over the Bears, too.
Yeah, it's interesting. Back-to-back weeks, you're hosting Detroit and you're hosting Chicago, and they're both noon games, so that's pretty interesting. You could go either way, but go with Dallas. Now we got Dallas at 5-3.
You got Dallas at 4.
No, I think I have
No,
them
I-
at 5 and 3, right?
No, because we had them at 3.
Ricky
and 3.
has
We
them at
both-
5.
we- Okay,
I have them at 5 and 3.
Bearman has them at 4. I have them at 3.
They have the bye week.
Oh, y'all
then
not being
it's-
there.
No,
For
this is where
for
it goes.
whatever reason,
This is where it goes down the toilet.
for whatever reason, they can't beat Aaron Rodgers. They can't, for whatever reason, they can't beat Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have them as them losing to the Packers.
Yeah, they're not beating Green Bay.
I don't see them beating Minnesota
Uh,
either.
Braverman gets another win.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Oh, wait a minute.
Cowboys, they embarrassed Minnesota the last 2 years.
Sorry, I'm taking Dallas. I'm taking Dallas.
So yeah, Dallas beating
Oh.
Minnesota for the 3rd year in a row in Minnesota.
No.
Okay. Who was the
Okay.
starting quarterback last year on Thursday Night Football that went into Minnesota and got the victory for the Cowboys?
It was not on Thursday Night Football, dude.
No, that was a primetime game.
It was Sunday night football.
It was a Sunday night.
That was not.
Yes, it was.
It was a primetime game. I know that.
Yes, it was.
Okay,
It was a Sunday night game.
Who cares?
Who was the quarterback?
It was Cooper Rush.
It wasn't Dak Prescott.
It wasn't that guy. Okay, well, the Cowboys got lucky because Mike Zimmer wasted 2 timeouts for the Vikings.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Oh, and there was no Dalvin Cook either last year.
Why? Because
I'm
Mike Zimmer
taking
decided to really probably almost handle the Cowboys to win. But we remember, okay, on that drive when Mike Zimmer wasted 2 timeouts.
Well, either way, they
I'm
also didn't
taking
have
Dallas.
Dalvin Cook last year.
Because if I remember correctly, he called 1 timeout. But correct me if I'm wrong, Ricky, because on one particular play, Mike Zimmer called a timeout. But in NFL, if you call a timeout on the same play, that's a penalty, is it not? That's another way of, I think, a way they call it another way of winning the game.
said I ain't taking the Cowboys.
Wow.
Now I can go and pick the Cowboys again because they playing the Giants for the second time.
By the way, you picked them last year. Darnell.
No, I picked Minnesota last year.
Did you?
I picked Minnesota because Cooper Rush was starting.
You picked the Cowboys. I think you picked the Cowboys, Ricky.
Yes, I know, because I'm good at that.
You picked the Cowboys with the Cooper freaking Rush starting.
Yep, because I'm good like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Then they have the Giants again.
They split with the Giants.
I don't have them splitting with the Giants.
Well, this is actually Thanksgiving. The Cowboys have not won on Thanksgiving since 2018.
Oh, they'll win this year.
It's Thanksgiving, ain't it?
They'll win this year.
No, I'm going Giants. I gotta go Giants.
The Giants are going to sweep the Cowboys.
Yes.
I never had the Giants beat the Cowboys in opening in the first.
I haven't.
Game.
It'll be the end
First
of Danny
time
Dimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you think the Cowboys are gonna have a good Thanksgiving, right?
I believe so. Because if they don't,
I'm picking the Cowboys
I'll throw
too.
up all over them.
I'm picking the Cowboys
it
too.
It just happens that way. I
They're
don't.
not beating the Colts.
They're not beating the Colts. No.
Jonathan Taylor goes for 125 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they don't get the Colts, but then now we got a Texas showdown. Houston versus Dallas.
Oh, y'all beating Houston.
I say I'll
this
just
is a game where if they, I don't care how bad it is, you don't fucking lose to Houston.
I'll go to say this just to briefly kind of kill it off before we go fast because I'm watching both screens and it's kind of annoying me a little bit. They are beating the Texans. They are beating the Jaguars. They're not beating Philly. They are not beating the Titans, and they are beating the Commanders at the end of the season. They win 3 out of their last 5.
Philly. They gonna split with Philly.
Philly's
They're
definitely
not
going to
beating
win the
the
division.
and they'll beat.
Oh, so you have the Cowboys.
I always got them at 9 and 8.
That's still not horrible for the division. I mean, if you really want to kind of cheese it up a little bit, you got next up the next year Giants.
No,
Love calling them that. Next year Giants.
Hopefully, Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore both hired as far as that goes. That's the last time I was thinking the Cowboys. McCarthy and Kellen Moore both be fired.
Okay, so this is
It's not like it's gonna make a difference.
Ricky, I already got to put two down for Ricky because he got the Giants sweeping the Cowboys, which I don't see happening. But
who do I have the Giants sweeping?
The Cowboys.
No, I have the Cowboys sweeping the Giants.
No, Cowboys.
So they're 0-2 right off the bat.
So that puts you at 10 and 7 for them.
Pretty much.
And me and Alex are at 9 and 8.
Well, the Giants' schedule opening night is Tennessee.
I mean, you want the
That's an L.
I do say they beat the Panthers.
Is that game at home or away?
I'm
That's
trying
at
to
home.
determine.
The blue is home and the red is away.
Well, good.
I see it on the screen.
So
Bearman, did they beat Carolina?
I think Baker Mayfield's actually going to beat him.
We got Baker Mayfield. We can go over Dallas game because we also had them, except for you splitting. You had them getting beat twice. Chicago.
I have them winning in Chicago.
I can see them winning Chicago. Bearman.
Yeah, yeah. Coach Bruce, if he's watching, he's probably really now pissed at me. But yeah, I can't have the Chicago.
Hey,
Chicago over New York, nah.
Aaron Rodgers finally goes to London and takes care of the Giants.
That's definitely an L.
Giants and Packers in London.
Go Pack.
Definitely, we would love to take an overseas trip with our friend Bernard, go to London, and maybe stop by and visit our friend Roman.
Go Pack, go! And they're not beating Baltimore.
No.
No.
So they're what, 3-3 through the first 6?
For you, me and Bearman at 2-4 right now. Me and Bearman at 2-4.
They should beat Jacksonville.
I'm taking the Jaguars.
Yeah, give me the Jaguars.
I'm not taking them.
Oh, Ricky, the expression on your face, my friend.
No, because I'm looking at the schedule. I'm like, wow, they do have quite a few cheese puff opponents in a row. Because right after Jacksonville, they do have the Seahawks, which I have no faith in.
I'm taking Seattle.
They have the bye week. Then they have the Texans.
Do you have them beating Seattle?
Yes.
Okay. Bearman, you got them beating Seattle?
For the Giants?
Yeah.
Since I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. I mean, we don't even know the situation with Seattle. I mean, yeah, I got to go with the Giants.
Chris Carson just
One of my
retired.
closest friends from college, the diehard Seahawks fan.
If anything would have saved Seattle, Chris Carson would, and he just retired. So I don't. I have no stock in that.
I'm pretty sure all three
in
of
the words of a
them
certain billionaire that we all know, there's no chance in hell, right?
No. Not at all.
I think there's a certain billionaire that some of us know. I mean, I don't know about everybody.
I think until they get to the division games, which they have 4 of them in a row, which I don't know how the NFL really decided to put that schedule together. Because after the Lions,
they beat Houston and Detroit.
I say they beat Detroit too. They're going to go on at least a 4-game run.
Do you agree, Bearman?
Well, the game against Detroit, the way I see it, it could go either way. I mean, obviously, in my case, I would love to see Detroit win, but
okay, I'm putting you down for Detroit.
That's great. You know what? Just give me Detroit. Give me Detroit now. Detroit could beat the Giants.
All right, and we already talked about the Cowboys. Now we get to the Washington Commanders, and that game is at MetLife Stadium.
See, this is again where I don't understand how they decided you could play Washington 2 out of 3 weeks, and then Philly within 4 weeks. That's kind of stupid.
I'm taking New York over Washington. Bearman, where are you?
Carson Wentz, might put up a fight, but Carson Wentz, did he have the ankle issues last season, Ricky?
The only jerk off in NFL history that sprained both ankles in the same game at the same time. Mind-boggling.
He's not going to let that go.
Nope.
He's not going to let that go.
Wentz is it's Carson 2
all right,
ankles.
Bearman, you're taking the Giants.
Yeah.
Ricky taking the Giants.
No.
He's taking Washington.
I have for that Washington that they split.
Okay. So
Washington wins on the road, and the Giants win on the road.
They not beating Philly.
No.
The second round against Washington, they split. I'm pretty sure Bearman gonna say the same thing.
I have them losing to Minnesota.
Okay. I'm picking Minnesota.
That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Yeah.
I'm picking the Colts. And I'm picking the Eagles.
Yeah, that's what I was finishing out with.
Okay.
I think they
Yeah.
actually get swept by the Eagles this year.
Okay. Hold on, you have the Giants winning 9 games.
Mm-hmm.
9-8 for the Giants, and me and Berman
Again,
at 5.
they have the numbers look very, very good for them to go on at least a 4-game streak. They could split with the division all the way up and down if they really wanted to or really could afford. But again, they're going to split. They're probably going to split with the Cowboys. Washington still doesn't look anything great to me because they lost Ryan Kerrigan. And that's who we're actually going to be talking about next is the Commanders.
I messed that up. I got them winning 7 games.
The Giants actually probably could challenge this year.
I got them winning 7. Berman has them at 5.
I did say that this season it could be the season where the Giants might actually start showing signs of their old self from 10 years ago, from when Eli Manning was in his prime.
All right.
All right.
I said might. Didn't say will. I said might.
Yeah, you picked them to win 5 games.
We actually ran over. I actually got to run out. Real quickly. Because I know we have the Eagles still up. Commanders. I hate the way that they made the schedule. Commanders get the Jaguars to start.
I'm taking Jacksonville just for the hell of it.
No, I'll take the Commanders on that. Detroit, Bearman.
Yeah, give me Washington.
Detroit, week 2.
I'm taking Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
I'm taking Detroit.
Eagles. Obviously,
I'm taking the Eagles.
Yeah. Dallas, week 4.
That's in Dallas. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Well, what did we say for Dallas anyway?
Cowboys. Yeah,
it was Cowboys, right?
Yeah, we did.
I said Cowboys.
Tennessee in week 5.
No, I'm taking the Titans.
I agree with that.
Dang, I don't got their first win until they play Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago is week 6.
They're gonna be 0-5 before they get their first win. Now I don't know if Alex feel that way, but
I know he's too quiet.
0-5 or 0-6, man. Come on, let's pick it
up. Week 7 against Green Bay.
That's an L.
I actually think I may have them for maybe. Well, I didn't pick them against Jacksonville, so they technically have 2 wins. Week 8 against the Colts. That's an L.
That's an L.
Minnesota in week 9.
That's at home. I'll take Minnesota.
Week 10 against
Minnesota.
Philly.
No, I think I'll have them split.
No, you got them splitting?
I got them splitting.
They beat Houston.
Week 11 should be a dub.
They'll beat Houston.
Falcons
at home.
12.
I'm taking Washington.
Yeah,
I'm taking Washington.
Go Washington there. Then they play the Giants back to back with the bye week in week 14.
That's a split.
Yeah, I have split there. Did we have the Giants splitting with them?
Yes.
Yeah, I at least had that, right?
Yeah, Al Perry was at it.
All right. San Francisco week 16.
L.
That's an L. Browns.
San Francisco.
Yeah. Browns week 17.
L.
Cleveland.
And then last week is Dallas, which should be a loss.
I got Dallas sweeping them.
Yeah, Dallas.
All right.
6-10. 6-11 for Ricky. 4-13 for me, and 3-14. Nobody believes in Washington.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, here's the problem. Washington is in a situation like Dallas until the ownership problem. I gotta ask you guys before we move on, if I may, like as far as the ownership goes, who's in the worst situation? Dallas.
I feel bad, dude. I think we're gonna get Ron Rivera fired.
I ain't getting him fired. His players are going to get him fired. All right. Last but not least, and then I got to close the show out because I have to go pick up the family. Philly, week 1 at Detroit. I have that as a dub. That would be a dub.
Philly.
Week 2 at Minnesota or versus Minnesota. I have Minnesota.
That's home. Philly.
No, I got Minnesota on that one.
I'm taking Philly.
Week 3 at Washington.
Bearman?
Dub.
Is Bearman taking Philly or Minnesota?
Win.
Okay.
Philadelphia.
Okay.
They're beating Jacksonville.
Yeah, they're beating Jacksonville. They're not beating the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Is that Arizona? Okay.
At Arizona.
We already had them splitting with the Cowboys.
They have one of the
He's
earliest.
taking
They have one of the earliest bye weeks at week 7. So they're in for a long, dark fight after that.
No doubt.
Philly at Pittsburgh.
The battle for Pennsylvania at Lincoln Financial Field.
Philly.
Bearman.
Philly.
I'm taking.
The more I say Philly, the more I'm gonna start craving a Philly cheesesteak. Damn it!
I'm getting hungry.
Sure, Ricky feels the same way.
I'm taking Pittsburgh. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh.
Then they are at week 9
Houston,
at Houston. That's a W.
That's a W.
That's a W.
All right, we already said they were splitting with Washington. Well, you said they were splitting with Washington.
Yeah,
Me and Alex think Philly's going to sweep Washington. So
Colts at week 11.
I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking Green Bay, even though it's at Philly.
You know what? Put me down for a win against the Colts.
Okay.
They're not beating Green Bay.
Oh, really? You got Philly with the Colts. Oh, wow.
They're not beating Green Bay. I believe they lose to the Titans.
No.
And I'm taking Philly in that.
No, I'm gonna go with the King because the freaking cheesesteaks can't stop a runny nose. Then again, they can't stop runny cheese either. We've already discussed the Giants game. Philly at Chicago. I'm gonna go Chicago.
I'm taking Philly.
Oh, really? Wow.
I'm taking Philly.
I gotta go Philly.
Then we have the Cowboy game, which we talked about.
Split.
And I believe they should beat the Saints.
Oh, they'll beat the Saints.
And they play the Giants again, which I had them splitting with the Giants.
Yeah.
Bearman had them split with the Giants, and you had them split with the Giants. You're not high on Philly like everybody else.
No.
That is 8-9 for Ricky. I'm at 11-6.
So in other words, you're saying Philly's winning the AFC least.
And Bearman is at 13-3.
13-3 is way too much of a stretch. Way too much. I don't see Philly winning.
13-4. 13-4.
I don't see 13
Yeah,
wins for Philly. 11 tops, but I don't see.
All right, so all of us have the Buffalo Bills winning the AFC East, with the Patriots following up second, followed by Miami and then the Jets. The NFC, Ricky is on the Cowboy train. Bearman and myself are on the Philly flight. And then it's the reverse.
All right. So our next show is Saturday at 4 p.m., I believe. Did we set it for 4 on Saturday?
4:30.
For regular Arch Footballs tomorrow debuts Bearing Down the Gridiron here on the Book of Face, the Tube of You, the Itch with a TW, and all of those other great loving platforms that do enjoy the show. Tomorrow,
Y'all be ready, because me and Bearman, we coming for the college football. Y'all better get ready.
Yes, and you don't get to see my ugly mug, but you get to hear my ugly mug tomorrow, because I'll be behind the scenes. I like it better that way.
His favorite spot. Yeah, exactly. His favorite thing to do to be behind the scenes.
Yes. All right. Till tomorrow, we are
Bearman, final words.
Yeah. Oh, he's speechless.
He froze again.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so tomorrow we are on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Bearing Down the Gridiron. On behalf of the Bearman and the Playmaker, I am the Master of Mayhem. We're out of here. You've just experienced ArchRivals Football Season 4. Click that like button and subscribe so you'll be notified when a new Arch episode is live on the air. Check out our sponsor links down below for everyday deals on Fanatics, NFLshop.com, and Points.com. Need merch? Check out www.paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for quality merch at amazing prices. Tune in again next time for ArchRivals Football Season 4.